Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, demo discounts are back. We have hit that time of the month where Tesla drops bigger discounts for demo status vehicles to clear them out by the end of the month. The biggest one we found so far is $5,000 off. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to join our free email newsletter, you can do that down below in the description. Today's live stream is sponsored and partnered by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. And on top of that, we do have a giveaway today. I forgot to put that in the title, but we are on day 3 of the giveaways that are happening this month. 5 days of giveaways, Christmas in July. And we've got 5 prizes. 2 of them have already been claimed. Today is the 3rd day. At the end of today's live stream, we're going to pick a winner and, of course, roll out the next giveaway so that you can follow along and everything. But here it is. We've got demo discounts from Tesla. They are back. It's that time of the month where Tesla starts to clear out demo status vehicles and adds a higher discount. The biggest discount we found so far, Model 3 long range all-wheel drive at $5,000 off. You can see right here, it's a red one. It's got the better rims or wheels, ultra red paint, 19-inch Nova wheels with black interior. And the cool thing with this one is that you can also lease it as well. And so that would be a nice little workaround if you're trying to get the $7,500 federal tax credit. It is a repaired demo vehicle, but it does have 1,197 miles, which pretty good actually, like $2 per mile. I'm okay with that. Of course, I would love like $3 per mile in terms of a discount, but $2 per mile or around $2.50 per mile is pretty good as well. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code if you're looking to be buying a Tesla, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already getting full self-driving because of some of the promotions, using our referral code down below in the description does support the channel. So thank you to everybody for that has been using it. But really, Model 3 is where we're going to see the biggest discounts between like Model 3 and Model Y. Of course, Tesla, and there's could be a reason, a great reason why Tesla is looking to do this. They also are pushing a $299 a month lease. But if you think about it, like, why are they trying to put bigger discounts on the current Model 3? And that simply could be because, well, A, they have inventory that they need to sell, but it also could be because they maybe need to get rid of these vehicles before the new one comes out. And if the new one with new features, maybe just one feature, which would be the front camera. If a front camera comes out on the new Model 3, like a refresh one in the near term, a lot of people are not going to want to get the older one. So I bet Tesla is trying to figure out a way to do a retrofit, and they might just do a retrofit for vehicles that are already in inventory and might not open it to everybody else, which could make a lot of sense as well. And so it certainly could be a very interesting one depending on what could happen. But if you're confused on what the different incentives are on Tesla vehicles for the Model 3, we got 1 free upgrade on eligible inventory. We got $7,500 federal tax credit. We got as low as 0% financing if you get full self-driving, and lease for $299 a month with $3,000 down for a 24-month term. And also lastly, if you're paying cash, you get free supercharging for 18 months, which free supercharging, you could value it at about $200 a month, maybe even $100 to $200 a month, depending on how much you drive, and of course, how much your home utility rate as well. But that's only if you are paying cash for it. And to give you some frame of reference, like $299 a month for $3,000 down, that's great, but it was like $1,000 down for like $299 not too long ago as well. And so very interesting to see. But either way, if you're looking to get a Model 3, these are going to be the best discounts right now between Model 3 and Model Y. And certainly these are the best discounts we've seen so far this year. And so one thing is for sure, definitely don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get some extra benefits. But don't forget, if you are selling your vehicle or trading in your vehicle, I know you want to get maximum value. That's where our friends at Give Me the VIN come into play here. You can sell your vehicle while you're just sitting at your home. They want to give you the maximum value like you want. And so definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And they're doing a $25,000 cash giveaway right now if you sell them your vehicle. And so very interesting to see. And of course, just make it easy for you while you can sell it from the comfort of your home. But the question is, will these discounts get better? I don't think so by the end of the month for the Model 3 at least. I do have some thoughts for Model Y, but that's going to be like a next month type of time frame for the Model Y in terms of what types of deals, discounts, and everything.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.
Thanks for that, everyone. And let's see who dropped by today. Anonymous, great to see you. Nag, great to see you. Jason, it's my birthday. Congrats. Happy birthday. Thanks for coming in. And 123 ABC, thank you for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. And if you're here for the giveaway, that's going to be at the end of today's live stream. If you still want to try and get in on yesterday's giveaway, check out yesterday's live stream where we give you the instructions all the way at the end, or even just in the pinned comment. Anonymous, picked up my Model Y and love it. Nice. Congrats. Nag, thanks for coming in. Jason, hey Dennis, thanks for coming in. And what is your corgi's name? We have two of them actually, Shiro and Remy. That's our corgi name. 123, does demo discount mean you have a shorter warranty? Since warranty is based on the in-service date, it could potentially mean that, or it could mean that Tesla will just start it from whichever time frame you actually buy it. Depends on brands. Sometimes it does. Like if you're, that's why some of these vehicles are better off to be leased, because then you get the full lease mileage, and usually within a lease you'll have it way under the warranty, so it's really good. Looks like I pre-recorded, not actually live, maybe just a sponsor part. Yes, 123, thanks for dropping by. Mike, thanks for coming in. Now, I think Model Y 2.49 is coming soon, if not 1.99. Yeah, I think Tesla is testing the waters with this 3.49 offer on the Model Y. And yes, we could easily some sort of change here if Tesla doesn't like the sales that they're pumping out, because they are kind of riding on the high right now of the $7,500 federal tax credit that is ending. And so if people, run to buy Tesla vehicles, then they should be good. If not, then we could easily see Tesla get more aggressive as the $7,500 comes to an end, which would be on September 30th. Josie, hey Dennis, do you think this lease deal is as good as it will get before the tax credit disappears? I don't think so, but what will happen potentially is that the inventory might dry up depending on where you are at. So if you live in states that are not California, not Texas, not near one of those states where the factories make these vehicles, then I probably would not risk it, because the worst thing that could happen is if it goes all the way until your delivery goes into October, and you potentially could lose the $7,500 federal tax credit. And that's, of course, if you absolutely need the vehicle. If you don't, then of course, then that's a different story. You might as well just try something else and wait until a different deal or something like that. In other interesting news, it seems like Tesla has updated the delivery tasks with your Tesla purchase. It seems like after you buy your Tesla Model Y, it gives you a little of a bit of a start screen here that shows you congrats on taking delivery delivery of your new Model Y. And here's what you need to know next, which is like chargers, climate controls, and also key access for your family members or anything like that. Jason, do you think it's worth it if you keep the car for 3 years or better if you keep it longer? Jason, that's a tough one. Oh, paint protection film. Paint protection film, yeah, that's an interesting one because if you keep the car longer than 3 years, that means you're most likely driving it. And I would say if you do a lot of highway or like snow areas or mountain areas, then yes, I would 1000% say it is worth it. And really there's two different options because yes, there is a high cost with that, but Tesbros actually has a DIY paint protection film kit which you can try and do yourself, and you'll save thousands of dollars by doing it yourself. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description so you can save a little bit of money and of course support the channel as well. You can see Tesbros has like just partial front and full coverage. At a minimum, I would probably, like if I was doing PPF for sure, I would do the full frontal protection. I've done that actually on our Model X, and then other vehicles I've done full coverage, and so it really could make a lot of sense. If you're in the Los Angeles or OC area, if you're in OC, then I would head up 24K Shine or OC Tint Solutions. I put both of them down below in the description. They have a dentist deal. If you're in Los Angeles, hit up Unplugged Spa, which is a part of Unplugged Performance. They just wrapped our Cybertruck, and I would recommend them. They're like best in terms of like quality of care and everything for like wraps and everything along with that. So, but and all three of those have a dentist deal if you're interested in protecting your Tesla or even upgrading your Tesla. In fact, Unplugged Performance has a promotion. If you sign up with the link down below in the description, you'll get a promo for yourself after purchase or with purchase of your first item from Unplugged Performance. So definitely check it out if you're interested. In this next topic, the new Model Y Performance was spotted again, and this time it looks no different than a regular Model Y. I'm a little bit worried about the Model Y Performance because feeling like Tesla is not taking too many risks with their newer models. You can see here, this is a post from Tesla Newswire. More pics of the new Model Y Performance spotted a few days ago at the Nürburgring. The one thing is for sure, they are testing this thing like crazy at the Nürburgring. New 21-inch wheels. We got rear spoiler, similar to Model 3 Performance. We could have seen that coming for sure. We got red brake calipers. Front sports seats are covered, but more than likely it is also going to have the similar seats as the Model 3 Performance. This is an easy swap in and swap out. But if you look at it, no changes to the front or rear bumpers. This looks just like a regular long-range all-wheel drive front bumper, and if we look at the rear, this looks just like the same as a long-range all-wheel drive rear bumper. And what's different with this time is that they removed the backside here. It was covered in other photos before. Now you can clearly see there's really no changes at all. I mean, wheels, okay, nice to have. Red brake calipers, nice to have. Spoiler. I mean, a lot of these things, it seems like they might be just going this route where they can easily just throw on and off, and maybe that could be because if like Model Y Performance sales aren't doing well, they could just quickly convert it to like a different trim or a different line. Hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully they are still hiding something which could be in store for us with the new Model Y Performance. But either way, I'm still excited for the Model Y Performance. I think is one of the best vehicles, or one of the greatest vehicles. Not greatest vehicles, is one of the most balanced value vehicles for the Tesla Model line or Tesla Model Y line. So hopefully this comes out maybe later this month, next month, or even Q4, which more than likely it will at this point because the $7,500 federal tax credit is ending, and they have really no reason to roll it out before them because they need to sell what's currently on the ground, and what's currently on the ground is going to be long-range all-wheel drive and real world long road drives. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know
Now
what
that
you're
you've
thinking.
bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Joah, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Joah. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Joah doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Joah for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks everyone. It's my birthday. I'm in Texas, 2 hours from Austin, and inventory has been picking up. Do you think it'll pick up in the next month? Yes, I think so. I think what happened when Tesla released the newest offers like 2 nights ago, people flocked to try and scoop up the best deals. And really the best deals are going to be like that $2,000 to $5,000 off for Model 3 or Model Y. I mean, of course, Model 3 is going to be up to $5,000. Model Y, maybe like $2,000 to $3,000, depending on configuration. But certainly that's what they switched it to. Now, if you pick up your car at factory or at the same city Tesla store, does it avoid destination fees? No, it actually doesn't. There's no change to that. You have to pay it no matter what. Jem, I'll check it out. Thanks. No, thanks for dropping by. Now, when are we seeing your new Cybertruck video? The delivery video is out, but yes, we need to release it. And actually, we will be at X Takeover in the Bay Area this coming Saturday. It's a big Tesla event where all these different accessory companies, everything show up. Even like Elon has spoken in at the past. So if you're in the Bay Area and you want to join us, it's this coming Saturday. And of course, you can use promo code Dennis to save a little bit of money. And our new Cybertruck, which they went crazy, I would say, Unplugged Performance went all out. You will be able to see it at the event as well. If you can't make it, or if you're in Los Angeles, we will also be at the Unplugged Performance open house. And so if you want to join this one is completely free. And I think like the first RSVPs get like 50 or like a gift or something like that. And so definitely check it out. Link down below. We will be at this one as well. Aran, again, thanks for coming in. Just placed an order for a Model Y inventory with $1,000 discount and 3.49 APR. I pick it up on Monday. Nice, quick turnaround as well. Again, Jason, nice. What's better, vinyl wrap or PPF? Joseph, PPF 100%. Sure thing. I just got my diamond black Y, free full self-driving transfer. Jason, nice, congrats. Cap, does anyone know if it's possible to get a lease buyout for Model Y if I put 0 down? On the website, it removes the buyout price if I put 0 down. So the quick answer to that is the lowest I've seen ever on a lease is like $1,000 down, but that requires like really top tier credit. If you don't, then you're more than likely going to need to put down like $2,000 to $3,000, maybe even $4,000 down. So just take that with whatever it is, because that is kind of the deal at the moment with that. And so you might have to put a little bit down just to be able to qualify. Now, if you got A+ credit, like 800 plus, and you've purchased plenty of auto loans in the past, then you might be better off and you might be able to do that. If you haven't, then you might be in a little bit more risk and you might have to put a little bit more money down. In this next topic, full self-driving transfer now qualifies for 0% financing as well. I feel like everyone missed this. So shout out to Sahil from our Discord group, our super secret Discord group down below in the description for catching this. But Model 3, you can actually get 0% APR financing without the purchase of full self-driving. Even if you just transfer full self-driving to your Model 3, you will then also now qualify for 0% financing. This is a pretty big offer and actually in a right step direction for previous owners and owner loyalty, because I feel like those people, that group of people that already bought, that was trying to upgrade, were kind of left out from the promotional APR offer. Now, I would love to see this on the Model Y. I would love to see this on all models actually, because you're kind of just, hurting everybody that has a current Tesla that wants to transfer but doesn't get like the nice promotional offer. But this does speak to a little bit in how Tesla is really trying to push and get rid of the current Model 3s out of the inventory. That's why we're seeing bigger discounts and everything. But Model 3 qualifies for 0% even if you transfer full self-driving from a older Tesla. And so this is a big benefit for sure. And certainly let us know what your thoughts on. Let us know what you're thinking. Did you take advantage of this offer as well? And are you taking delivery of your new Tesla? Just quick update on everybody that's interested in the full self-driving promotion for half off that we're running. We've got a wait list right now, but you can DM us on Instagram if you want to be added to the wait list. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
One thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this, and that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners, and I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there, 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones, and by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic.
And 3W gave us an exclusive promo code, one of their highest offers ever, 35% off your set of Tesla floor mats. Just use promo code Dennis35 down below in the description. And of course, using our promo code supports the channel. So thank you to everybody that's used our code in the past and in the future. Let's see, who else came up by Sawik? Do you think that the Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive zero-down lease will be back soon? I think Tesla didn't like that lease, because you would think they would bring that down, because if we were to zoom out at this and look at all the different incentives, plus the bigger inventory discounts, plus the promotional financing, you would feel like Tesla would also bring down a nice interest lease on like $299 a month with zero down, but they aren't. They kept it at $299 with $3,000 down. And so it's kind of interesting to see that they didn't get as aggressive with that, and maybe they lost too much money by rolling that promotion. My ugly, 1 inch from putting in my all-wheel drive Cybertruck order. Love the tax incentive and 0% with full self-driving. Just need a little push. Yeah, I mean, the full Cybertrucks is a fantastic vehicle. To be honest, I was a little bit worried buying our second Cybertruck, because I've got this funky rule where I don't like buying the same vehicle twice, but it's been a good ride so far, and I'm really enjoying that we bought a second truck, because just having a truck it's pretty useful and a lot of utility. Nag, does frequent supercharging drain battery fast? Came across such video. And so, yes, there's been studies that people tried to say that the supercharging will damage the battery, but then there's also been studies that it hasn't. So really, as long as you've got warranty, which a lot of you do, if you're buying a brand new Tesla, which the battery warranty goes a lot longer, you should be fine. Just keep monitoring it if you need to do a warranty claim. Cap, question for people with full self-driving. I test drove full self-driving yesterday, and it was always under the speed limit. Did anyone get hostility or honking because full self-driving are driving under the speed limit? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe you have to check the settings on it, because you can go up to 85 miles an hour, but you do have to set how fast you need to go with full self-driving. It's always a funky one when you're trying full self-driving for the first time, because it's a computer at the end of the day. And so you have to understand what it is trying to do and what, how it thinks and everything. Sullen, lease deals are going to get better in September. I'm looking for all-wheel drive 3. I would be honest, September is going to be a little bit late. It might get better, but you could also run the risk of not being able to take delivery in September and being pushed to October, which would not be a good thing. It's my birthday. I'm interested in the Y 6-seater, but that would like to get the tax rebate. Any chance that will be in the US soon? I don't have high hopes for that. I mean, if anything, if we follow along with the full Model Y launch release of Model Y, then it might be 1 month later from China. And so 1 month later would be August, which maybe deliveries in September if they're quickly are able to turn it around. I don't know. Maybe that's what they were planning. And maybe they'll be able to get there by then. Full self-driving will allow you to set it above the speed limit. Yes, up to 85 miles an hour. Satwick, $3K for the Model 3 lease is like $6K due at signing, which in my opinion is a lot for a lease. Yes, 100%. But you might be able to, you can zero it out, but you still have to pay taxes, which will be $1,000 to $3,000 depending on where you're at. Jason, I saw your video where you bought an expensive full self-driving to transfer to a new one. Tesla, are you keeping the 3 or selling it? Seemed like a sweet deal. Yeah, it was definitely a pretty nice deal. I'm going to keep it. We actually have a separate use for the Model 3, so we're going to keep it around and see what we can do with it in the near future. And this next topic. So Tesla just released pretty new incentives recently. One of them is this free option or free upgrade credit. And you might be confused. How does that actually work? What is it actually looking at? And why do some vehicles not have it at all? And maybe a potential way to be able to get it. The one thing is for sure, this is not a new incentive. And if you've been following along pretty recently, this was actually run at the end of the last quarter. Tesla works in quarterly fashion, so their best deals always hit by the end of each quarter. And so June was the last quarter, and we were been talking about option credit for a while. And what option credit is basically they take one of the options like paint, interior color, wheels, or even tow hitch, and they will waive that on the vehicle. So if we were to go to like the build your own Model Y right now, you can also see all the different options that are out there, like stealth gray, $2,000. You can see 20-inch rims, wheels, $2,000. And they could potentially waive one of these. And so if we take a look at the offer, you can see that one free upgrade on eligible inventory, only for a limited on-site inventory while supplies last. Prices displayed on inventory listings already deducts the cost of the free option. And so that's why you're seeing some of these have a higher discount than others. And the reason why some of them might not have a discount at all is because Tesla is simply just choosing not to put on a discount. Like you can see this one right here, a long range all-wheel drive does not have any at all. And this could be because of like inventory age. This could be because, maybe it's a demo vehicle like this one, which has 3,000 miles at only a $1,300 off. Doesn't make any sort of sense at all. But the one thing I recommend that I actually recommended last quarter when people were looking for option credits is if you're interested in any of these vehicles and you want that option credit to waive like $2,000 off for wheels or something like that, then I would recommend go into your local Tesla store, talk to a Tesla sales rep and see what they can do for you. It doesn't hurt to ask. And we've seen plenty of times before in the past where Tesla sales reps were able to make it so that some of these vehicles could qualify for a $2,000 option credit. But the one thing is for sure, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already getting full self-driving, you can still use a referral code. It would just give us credit. So thank you to everybody that's used our credit and referral code in the past and in the future. But let us know what your thoughts are and let us know your experiences on getting the option credit for your Tesla vehicle. Cap test drove Model Y Juniper yesterday and can't stop thinking about it. The ride is so much more comfortable compared to the one I rented, 2021 Model 3. Yeah, they did a phenomenal job with the Model Y suspension and it is great. I would say it's like one of the best. It's almost as good as Model X, but now after reading some of the reviews of the new Model X, maybe it's even better in terms of like the gain from like the older one to the new one. Selen, do you think most incentives will be for financing and not leasing? 3K down is turning me away right now. What happens here, to give you some perspective, they do kind of change every other month or every single quarter. Sometimes it will be a bigger deal on leasing and then they'll switch it to financing. So it does go back and forth a ton. In this next topic, Midnight Cherry. You might have seen this color in the Germany market, Berlin market. Well, a Midnight Cherry Model Y has been spotted in a new market. This could give us some insight. And so my question to you all is, do you like Midnight Cherry? And would you like to see it in the US market? A new Model Y L prototype was spotted in China with the new paint color. The color resembles Midnight Cherry Red, which was produced exclusively at Giga Berlin for some years, but discontinued a few months ago. I mean, I would love to see this vehicle or see this color brought to the US. It's a little bit of like a blackish, reddish type of color here, and I think it looks great and even fantastic. I mean, Midnight Cherry with white interior, I mean, that's a pretty good one for sure. And so let us know what your thoughts on it. Would you purchase a Midnight Cherry Model Y L or longer seating range? I don't even know what the L stands for. What does the L stand for? 6-seater at this point. They should have done Model Y 6 because I feel like that would ring a little bit better. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. All right, you guys have made it to the end of the live stream, so we're going to go ahead and pick our giveaway winner. And so if you don't know what's going on, we are doing Christmas in July. 5 days of giveaways, 5 prizes, and of course 5 winners. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick the giveaway winner for yesterday. You did have to enter in a secret code, and that secret code is not this. So sorry, party bros, you did not win. The secret code was actually your favorite food. And so congrats to Aries King 1479. Your favorite food is pizza. Thank you for following the instructions. Please DM me on Instagram so that we can do some verification and set you up with the prize. And then you can choose from the 3 prizes that are left. And of course, we've got another giveaway today. So far, what has been chosen is the 3W all-weather floor mats for the Model Y and also the 3W all-weather gift card of $150. Both of those have been claimed. What's left for today, tomorrow, and the day after is a set of floor mats for a Model 3 Highland and 2 separate gifts of a $50 Tesla Shop gift code. And so for today's giveaway, here are the instructions. You must be subscribed to this channel. You must like this video. You must be signed up for our email newsletter. Here, I'll post it live right here in the live stream as well, so you can follow along on this Google Doc. You must be signed up for our email newsletter. I will check. And you must click this link to check out 3W all-weather floor mats. And you must comment on the live stream video comments, not the live stream chat. The video comments, you must comment your favorite movie, and it will happen the same way as today. Tomorrow, we'll pick from today's comments from the live stream, and then you'll be able to pick from whatever's left here on the prize list. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for the like button, comments, and everything. I'll see you guys in the next one.